Today we're going to look at a technique to understand rhythm. It won't require you to use your instrument, to use your guitar yet, but the concepts can really help you to play on odd time signature, master polyrhythms, improvising using interesting rhythmic pattern. So the best thing I have learned about this system, it's interiorizing the rhythm through words. That's I think the feature of this system. This system comes from the south of India and it's called Konnakol. You maybe have heard it before. So this is a very simplified version that will help you to understand and create interesting rhythmic pattern on your instrument. So first of all, the way this works is we're using words to describe numbers. So by using the same syllable of the number we want to describe, I'll give you an example. Number 2, 2 syllable, ta, ka, ta, ka. Now look at the number 3, ta, ki, ta. Number 3 has 3 syllable, ta, ki, ta. Number 4, it's 4 syllable, ta, ka, like 2, di, mi. Ta, ka, di, mi. So any of these numbers can be combined to then create odd numbers and create any number really. So for instance, we want to make a 5, we use a 2 and a 3. The syllable for 2 and the syllable for 3 put together. So ta, ka, ta, ki, ta. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ta, ka, ta, ki, ta. Ta, ka, ta, ki, ta. Ta, ka, ta, ki, ta. Now, for instance, we want to make a number 6. That could be 2 3s, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta. Or could be a 2 and a 4, ta, ka, di, mi. Or if you want to make a 7 will be a 3 plus a 4. So ta, ki, ta, ka, di, mi. Ta, ki, ta, ka, di, mi. Ta, ki, ta, ka, di, mi. So what is interesting is that you can hear the groove of the number. Every number has got a groove almost, especially when we put them in speed. So let's take the 5 and try to do that very fast. Taka, takite, taka, takite, taka, takite, taka, takite, taka, takite, taka, takite. You can straight away hearing that groove in 5. Dun, 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 because those are the strong accent, the 2 and the 3. Or the 7. Takite, taka, deme, takite, taka, deme, takite, taka, deme, takite, taka, deme. You can put them you can play them faster than this. It will be like takite, taka, deme, takite, taka, deme, takite, taka, deme, takite, taka, deme, takite, taka, deme. You can hear straight away that groove, which is typical of a 7, of a fast 7, 7/8. So as you can see, the applications are great. Now, I'd like to really show you something that's called metric modulation. So it's how you can practice this thing. So first of all, you should practice them on metronome, very slow, using just crotchet and quavers until you are familiar with the syllable. So, for instance, let's go through all the number at a quaver speed. Ta, ki, ta. So this is our pulse. Ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ki, ta, ta, ka, di, mi, ta, ka, di mi, ta ka di mi, ta ka di mi, ta ka ta ki te, ta ka ta ki te, ta ka ta ki te, ka ta ki te. 6 could be 2 and a 4. Ta ka di mi, ta ka di mi. 7. Ta ki te, ta ka di mi, ta ki te, ta ka di mi. Once you're familiar with that, you can start doing a faster speed and looking at all subdivision, triplet, 4, 5. You can look at any way to subdivide the tempo. But before that, another thing you can do is to place your metronome really slow, because that's also how you create interesting, what it's called in music, metric modulation. So you change the subdivision of the tempo. So you have a pulse that goes like this, and you can use this syllable to subdivide the rhythm, the same space, in different number. Ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ka, ta, ki, te, ta, ki, te, ta, ki, te, ta, ki, te, ta, ka, dim, ta, ka, dim, ta, ka, dim, ta, ka, dim, ta, ka, ta, ki, te, 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 ta, ki, takite, takite, takademi, takite, takademi, takite, takademi, takite, takademi, 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 takatakite, takademi, takatakite, takademi, takatakite, takademi, takatakite, takademi. Now I got as far as 9 even, which was a 5 and a 4. So you can see how I'm using those syllables to subdivide the same tempo into different rhythmic patterns, but all equally distant. So I go from quaver to semiquaver to triplet to semiquaver, then quintuplet, and so on, using the syllable to subdivide the tempo. This is quite difficult, obviously. But I tell you, this kind of practice can really help open up with anything you play, anything you do, and analyze any complicated rhythmic sequence. This is a very simplified version of Konnakol, but I hope you're going to find it useful. Have fun with your practice.